today's video, we are going to be showing you plumbing fittings in the master bath remodel. We have our vent pipe coming out through the studs, through the roof right here. That's already connected. I pulled down the old one. If you haven't seen that video, reframe this to put this window in. I have ABS pipe, which is the black pipe. I have my fittings. We have ABS cleaner. We have ABS cement. I'm going to show you how to do that as well in this video. So I have all my fittings, and I highly recommend doing a dry fit before you get started cleaning and cementing, because once it's cemented, there's no going back after that. So let's show you a little bit of my dry fit here. This is not cemented on right here. We have a 90-degree elbow. This is an 1.5 inch vent piping. My code here in Colorado, I'm doing a freestanding tub, which the drain only has to be 1.5 inches. If it is a shower, it's going to be a 2-inch drain pipe. Then I believe this is a 60-degree here. We're going to connect this right here. This is going to go right about here like this, just hanging above this opening. And then my ABS straight pipe is going to come right down here through the studs, all the way almost down, and we'll get to that part in a second. But we do need to cut a straight pipe and dry fit it, connect it over here to this 60-degree elbow. So let's go outside of my miter saw, show you how to cut it, clean it, prep it. Reason I like to use a miter saw, nice clean square cut, but now we have to remove some of the debris. And by the way, I just marked it with a construction pencil, 8 inches and 1/8, and I'll have my Evolution miter saw linked in the description box below, as with other tools I'm using for this job. So beautiful, nice square cut right there. So now we're just gonna take a junk towel, and you can even actually, be careful, but you can actually remove some burrs with your thumb like that. But what I like to do is just get it right on the edge like this, give it a couple twirls on each side, and what that does is that just gives those burrs, making sure there's no burrs on the inside as well. That's why I like a nice sharp miter saw. So we're gonna dry fit this before we do cement it, but I would highly recommend as well cleaning, especially if you've accidentally dropped it in dirt. And I'm gonna be dead honest with you, this pipe I think came from Lowe's, but I've had some joints, 90-degree elbows, 60-degree elbows, etc., that like they're all dusty. They're all just nasty from Home Depot and Lowe's. So make sure you clean it, and we're also gonna be using cleaner with the cement. So let's dry fit this to make sure it fits. If we have to chop an 1/8 off, that is nice and safe because I do have a little bit of room to work with. But there should be some wiggle room. This should be fine. Alrighty, the dry fit is looking really good. And to be honest with you, I had to cut off 1/8 inch and re-deburr it for a nice fit there. So let's go ahead and show you how to clean it and cement it. I want to take a moment and thank today's sponsor, which is Manscaped. They have just come out with their Platinum 4.0 package, which has everything you need for grooming. Let's go ahead and open this guy on up and take a closer look. And while we're removing this, they have many different products. I have their straight shaver, I have their crop mops. If you guys want 20% off your order and free shipping, look at the top link in the description box below, and Manscaped will hook you up. So this is the Platinum 4.0 package. They give you, number one, right off the bat, their brand new Lawnmower 4.0 that has a travel lock. It has a LED light for grooming. It's quiet, it's powerful, it looks good. It's waterproof. You can use this in the shower. You can rinse it under the water. I've used it on dry land and in the shower. Works great. Your accessory pack, crop preserver, crop reviver, and underneath this sweet little thing here, we're not done quite yet. We have a pair of boxers. And also inside the package, you have a nice travel bag. They also give you 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Body wash, which I've used, love it. You get deodorant. We're not done, I'm sorry. You also get the nose and ear trimmer, the weed whacker. And I also want to show you their Boxers 2.0, the softest, best boxers you will own. I ordered 2 sets. I have the gold standard that come in a 3-pack, and also these ones are the Stallion. Let me quickly show you these. Each individual one comes in a little pouch like this. Open it on up, and what's so awesome about the Stallion is look at these. We got some little emojis with sunglasses, and these feel absolutely amazing. You got to get your hands on these. These are the only boxers I wear now. And look at that little gold pouch right there. Protect what's important to you, if you know what I'm saying. The band around the top is awesome. I wear these when I exercise, do cardio, mountain bike ride. You're not going to be picking wedgies out. These are absolutely fantastic. Definitely get your hands on these. In the top line of the description box below, click on see more. Description box will pop down. That top link will be a direct link that leads you over to Manscaped with my coupon code already applied for 20% off and free shipping. No matter what you order, you can order this or anything they offer. Thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at my dry fit. Now, once again, what do I mean by dry fit? You're gonna put everything together dry. No cement, no cleaner, no primer. Make sure all your fittings are nice and snug and exactly the way you want it. As you can see here, this is where my P-trap is gonna go right here, and then my drain for my freestanding tub. That has not been dry fit. I need to get some better measurements to know exactly where I'm gonna go. But the vent pipe and capping off the old bathtub pipe over here is gonna be just fine. So I've dry fitted a cap here. This is dry fitted. This I'll do after. It goes down below the subflooring, 90 degree up, 60 degree through here. I already had this whole section here. That's why I used another 60 degree coming through the wood, coming through the stud here. And this is a vent pipe. So instead of a 90 and then another 90, I was thinking, well, if it's venting, it might do a better job venting with 60s instead of 90s. In theory, in my theory, plus I already had that one. It was already cemented in with this long pipe here, so I kept it. Okay, and then we go through the ceiling, another 90 straight over, another 90 venting straight out of the roof. So everything passes my test. My pipe down here has a very slight raise in the back, if you can see that. Again, it's not level, it has a very slight tilt, and what that does is that vents that way, drains that way. So the product I'm using today is going to be Oatly. So this is what I'm going to be using here. I'm going to have my cleaner and my medium black ABS cement. I'll try to link this in the description box below of the video as well with my other tools. But again, remember, first thing we're going to do is after we take off each section, I'm going to clean it for burrs, clean it for dirt and debris. Then we're going to use our yellow cleaner. Right after that, we're going to use our ABS cement and show you how to do that. All right, let's show this to you in action here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it with my clean rag. We're actually not going to do that one quite yet, like I already mentioned. But clean it out, make sure there's no drywall, dust, debris inside. Looks good. Also do that to your conjoining part here as well. Not to mention, if you did do a cut, like I've already told you, make sure that there are no little frillies, burrs, nice square cut. So this is going to slip on real nice. You got to work quickly because this thing will go dry on you very quickly. Also something to keep in mind, these things were screwed on so tight. I consider myself a pretty strong guy. I actually had to use some channel locks and very gently, without denting obviously the opener, and loosen it up. I mean, they were on there crazy. Okay, so I'm not trying to like soak this thing, but I don't want it too dry as well. That little brush on the end, that's going to turn black on you as you go ahead and rotate it. Once again, not crazy wet, but we want to clean this all the way around, all the way to the edge. And I'm going up high, a little bit higher than where my connection is going to finally rest. Okay, that's looking good there. As you can see, that turns black on you. Dip it back in. Now we're going to go on the female side of the one I just cleaned out and I showed you. I should say cleaned out with my rag. So make sure you know what side's going where. Now that the cleaner's on, I'm going to go ahead and put the cement on this one first, then this one. Doesn't really matter, but if you have straight pipes, you don't want to set that on a rag and then get it all messed up. Okay, now because this is so close to that, I'm probably going to get a little bit of this on the wood. But I'm going to try not to. Okay, I wasn't able to get it on there. That's good. All right. And just a generous amount. You know, you don't want this dripping all over the place. But again, work quickly now. I'm going to dip it back in my jar just slightly. And now, again, I'm going to go inside the female side, getting it all over. And again, working quickly because this is going to set up on you really fast. Putting it back in my jar. Now I'm going to slip it on like this all the way up to my line. And then I'm going to quarter turn it to where I want to end up. Now, directions do say to hold it in place for about 30 seconds. I'll leave that up to you, but gravity's not going to take this. I mean, if you really want to, you can go ahead and grip it up like this for about 30 seconds, but this thing's not going to really budge on you. After 30 seconds, I mean, that thing is solidly glued on there. That was a nice connection. I went all the way down to where it's supposed to go. Right here, notched it in, especially if this is a water pipe. That's what ABS is used for. You want to make sure you get that all the way on, nice and flush. That's looking great there. Now I'm going to go ahead and piece my other parts back together, going that way, up through that little hole there. And if you are wondering, right after you use the cleaner and you set your brush back in, you literally can use your cement right afterwards very quickly. No need for it to dry or anything like that. Just clean it, put your brush back in, grab your cement, wipe it on like I just showed you right away, slip it on, but work quickly when you're using the cement. And that's it for cutting and gluing ABS pipe. I've put my end cap on as well. If you do have excess that's just kind of spewing out, you can just wipe it off with a napkin or rag. As you can see here, I wiped this little section off just a little bit right here. But that is a good seal there where it's not overflowing, gunking. Here's another one there. You can see the nice cement seal all the way around. As with this one, I went a little bit higher on that one, but this is what you're going for here. Just a nice, beautiful seal. Give it a quarter turn once again so it can really lock into place, and then go ahead and hold it for maybe about 5-10 seconds. Directions say 30. If directions say it, you might as well do it. All right, guys, once again, in the description box below is going to be the links for your cleaner and cement, as well with my other tools. If you like projects like this, definitely subscribe to the channel if you want to see myself and how I put that window in. It's not fully completed. I have to put a jack stud in there. If you want to see how I redesigned and remodeled my master bedroom, accent wall, LED light strip, not to mention the outcome of this bathroom, then definitely subscribe to the channel. If you wouldn't mind, hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Helps the channel and the YouTube algorithm. We will see you on the next video. My name's Chris. Take care for now. Bye-bye. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos. Continue to watch. We'll see you soon.